I'm a Oxford University history graduate, and I currently work at a magazine in Oxford called Daily Info. I was amazed by the way in which Twitter is being used in the modern world in order to tell these fantastic stories. So things like the Arab uprisings in the Middle East, often we were hearing about these. To a certain extent, they were being helped to organise by Twitter. And I thought that was fantastic. I thought that was incredibly interesting because it really put you in the moment. And I wondered if you could do something similar with Twitter for the past. When I studied World War II in school, you're always, in the end, you're always coming down to dates on a blackboard and just, a map. One of those big maps and you have arrows showing where people are going. I think they're incredibly dull. They're just meaningless. What do you care? It doesn't mean anything real in the real world. There's so much information out there. Really, my job is to try and pick out these one or two most interesting things, ones that tell little stories, and then compress them down to, as you said, 140 characters. That was a Polish nurse called Jadwiga, and she wrote in her diary a lot of these things, which I then tweeted. And really, what I liked about that sort of thing was that was a personal story. That was the side of war. It's not glorious. It wasn't for her. That was what she saw. And that's a personal perspective that just you would never see. You would never see in a traditional history book because it's so small. It's insignificant, really. It's very early in the war. It's not important, but for her, that was her. That was one of the most terrible things she ever saw. I want to get more people involved. I want to get other perspectives as well. Russian and German and French and Japanese, Chinese, everyone. Send them in. Family stories, photographs. Photographs are amazing. Anything, really. Just tell me that story because it's history. It's not just family history. It's history. It's everyone's history. And it's a story that deserves to be heard by everyone.